What's up, YouTube? Dead Draw here. We're here with
Rob Chester Domingo.
And how'd you do today?
I got 6th with something called. I actually don't know what the hell this is called. It's like
okay.
Tier Ishizu, Chaos Thunder Dragons, Bestials.
60 card pile.
60 card pile, yeah. So I looked at Jesse Kahn's build, and I was like, oh, this is really good, but it's mainly more focused around Tier Ishizu,
right.
and I'm assuming that especially in Winnipeg that there isn't a lot of Tier Ishizu players. There's like maybe like 5 maybe. So like I mean I try to change the build up more for just like
more generic.
Generic and like not hard, just like less tier. Like I wanted more tiers and just to resolve kick close as much as I can.
Fair enough. I mean, cards. I mean, playing on your opponent's turn is really fun, right?
Yeah. It's just, like the last round, I played Miko, who got first with the Tier Ishizu, and like he activated Shiren as first turn or effect. And we ended up activating all of our tier names and all of our Ishizu stuff. So I was like, what the hell? That's crazy.
Alrighty. Well, let's get into this then.
Sure. So I play 1 Rhino Heart, 2 Havness, 2 Shiren, 2 Merly.
Okay.
This I kind of want to play more because I kind of want to lean more around on like.
I'm pretty surprised with this number, to be honest.
Jesse's list was like this.
Yeah.
And that was even more weirder to me. Because
yeah.
if I open like Perlino and like a bunch of like special summon, or like Bestials or like the Chaos Dragon and stuff, like getting any of these cards are pretty bad. So like I opted to just get this and guaranteed like a mill 8. So at least I'm getting like thing, right?
Okay.
So it's pretty, that's that. Oh, I guess I play the 3 field spell.
Oh yeah.
And terraforming.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. And then these cards. These cards are fucking. Oh my god.
These cards are broken. Like, these are some of the craziest thing I've seen in Yu-Gi-Oh in a long time.
Yeah, it's so insane. Like, I don't play the Gatekeeper strat, but that's not even important because like you just summon this, like send this, mill 5, and then you have a link 4 or like you have link fodder or rank 4 or link fodder. So it's like just all these cards are insane.
These are nuts. I'm hoping these get hit fast.
I mean, it's pretty fun though. Like don't get me wrong. Like this specific deck like relies heavily a lot more on graveyards, not based on like tier stuff, but like things that are in your graveyard, like Thunder Dragons, Chaos Dragons, and like you want to trigger all those cards, right? So it's really, really good.
Okay.
And then these cards.
Of course.
I
mean these with any of the Ishizu stuff, it's kind of like.
I honestly was like debating on whether I should play this or I sided this or main triple tactics.
Okay.
Because I mean, it's a 60 card pile. What are the chances of you drawing like just that, right? It's pretty low.
Yeah.
But then I realized that like when I was doing testing online, Flu is just like the hardest matchup ever. Because once they de-shifter you hard lose so hard. Especially with this deck, even harder than tier because all these cards are gonna get banished and like you won't get anything for them. So that's why I decided to just play this. And this is insane in the mirror. Or like Tier Ishizu. We found that out earlier.
If you get rid of one of your Ishizu cards for this, you negate, destroy, and then pop
you plus, right? It's crazy. So those are like the basic stuff. Now we do the fun stuff.
Ooh.
We play the 2 solar.
I haven't seen this in a minute.
Thunder Dragon Dark, Hawk, and the best one I guess. 3 Roar.
Okay.
So this card was like mid at first, but I was playing 3 at first. But then I realized that like if you just have this as a normal summon, you don't really do anything if you don't have any bestial monsters, right?
Okay.
So there was a time where I just opened this and it did absolutely nothing for me.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna cut it, add like something else to it. So I ended up adding that 1 Rhino Heart. So it worked out in the hand.
That's interesting.
And then sorry.
No. So like, what's the main play with the thunder?
Oh, so in old Thunder Dragons, which is like my favorite deck by the way, you summon this and you have a white Wyvern Buster.
Right.
And then you summon this, you send this, then you banish it, and then you summon the Wyvern Buster, and then you trigger this effect, summon the dark. Oh, where did you go? Summon the dark, and then this gets you a token. Right? So then that's 4 monsters. You can either go Appaloosa or Soyuja. Usually you would go Appaloosa, and then you plus off of this. So now you have two follow-ups, and then you still have 3 other cards to play within your hand.
That's wild.
Yeah. So that's like, it's really insane.
Wow.
And then obviously like
the Wyvern Buster.
Yeah, the Wyvern Buster, the Cloud Serpent, and I opted to play this card. It's not really good normal summon, because I mean, like just opening the Heraldic Seal isn't good, but it's pretty good.
Yeah.
But having this in the graveyard and like recycling all through your banished stuff is like really, really amazing. Like recycling back your Legionnaires, your Chaos Armageddon Knight. So that's really good. You play that, and then these broken cards. These cards, these cards, yeah.
Minusing your opponent turn 1 is really
yeah,
good.
it's insane. Like I forgot how fun like Thunder Dragons was. Like ever since I played this today, like I was like, oh yeah, rip one. Okay, like rank 8, and then it's like wow, that's like 2 cards gone like easily.
That's wild.
So yeah, and this card's so broken by the way. Shout out to Minsu for letting me borrow this. And then these cards.
Ooh, oh yeah. Well, I mean these cards are just like wild.
So super generic right now at least. They're level 6, so like Beatrice access was like insane. This is just the better one. This is the best one, obviously.
Yeah.
Just because it searches you any
it
dragon.
Itself.
Yeah, and like it searches you any dragon, which I actually didn't know about that. So one time I just searched a Legionnaire and like out of the board, I was like, huh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So yeah, just it's pretty solid for it. Yeah, that's it for the monsters. I don't know the count. I think it's like 47, 46.
A lot.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah.
A lot. We'll go with that.
And then for spells, 2 desires, just because consistency, and you're playing 60 cards anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
You're not gonna banish everything.
Yeah, exactly. 3 chaos space.
Both plastic cards.
Yeah, really broken. Melody. This is the other broken card. I like. There's times where I open this and like the Ishizu cards, and it's like I search 2, then I like mill the 5, and it's like. Whoa, that's like 3 pluses for no reason. That's crazy.
That's dope.
Yeah, and then the last 2. Yeah, just
you searchables, right?
Yeah, so you send this off Serenir, and then you activate this off of what's it called? Lubellion, and then just gets it back. It's free cards.
And let's get into this extra deck.
Okay, so extra deck. We only play 2 tier monsters or tier fusions.
Okay.
These are just the most important ones. This card is obviously the most broken one because it searches Merlin, or it searches any card, lets you interrupt on their board, and then this card is Rukoros, right? It negates the summon.
Negates the summon. Stops the Biru.
Yeah, stops the Biru. Yeah, it's pretty good. We've made the Garuda and the Mud Dragon.
Yep.
So the reason we play the Garuda, or I guess the reason we play these 2 is for rank. So rank 6 and rank 4.
Okay.
Making Dweller is really important now, especially because Tier Ishizu and Tier is just the best deck in the format. So this is like really good. And there was an interaction, which I didn't come across today, but it came across in testing, where I summoned this on my turn, or on their turn, and then they made a kit. And then I chained this to call Dark, and Kit won't resolve because Kit has to target itself. And since Mud Dragon is already a Dark, it can't target itself. So it was really broke. I wanted to do that today, but I guess I didn't get to play it off.
Really come up,
but
it's dope. It's a dope.
Yeah, it's just pretty good. So those are the fusions. The Dweller, it's like a turn. Yeah, so broken. It's a really good card. This card. This is my rank 8 negate. I just thought that I needed a evenly match. Anything to disrupt evenly match, because this deck loses to evenly match. Really hard, especially when you make like 5 monsters on board. So without evenly match negate, like it's pretty important. And I played this card. This card is really interesting because apparently it beats. It's the new one. It beats the tier Ishizu one because it disrupts them, and then you steal a monster from them from the graveyard or something. I never really got to summon it today because it wasn't really necessary. I mostly summoned Beatrice because Beatrice was
just nuts.
Yeah, and like monsters. This card, I needed a way to consistently make this. When I just draw like a safer or chaos space. There were times where I needed like an extra card, and I was like, oh, what do I do? I'm like stuck on like a Wyvern Buster and like no normal summon, so I was like, okay, I gotta put something into this to make it work. So I put that in. So this seals pretty self-explanatory. Sprind. I made this card a few times today. I kept getting stopped, especially against like the Eldritch. They constantly stop my turn. They pop
lots of Eldritch here today.
I played like 2, man. The early round, it's already triggering.
I played one. Round 1.
Yeah, exactly. Me too. So usually when everything gets stopped and like all your stuff negated, worst comes to worst, you just make Sprint and make a Merlin, and hope for a kick close or whatever, and then make Rukalos. You don't have to mill; you just send the thing to make a Rukalos. So that's that. I think this card should be banned just because of how generic this is,
it
it's
can
broken.
swing games very easily.
Easily. It's so good. And then the rank 4s. Just Appaloosa.
Did you make the Sergio lot today?
Yeah, actually I did.
Yeah.
There was like again like Elblitz, right? Like you burn through all their boards and you're like left with 4 monsters. It's like, okay, here, let's reset my hand and then just kill you after.
Okay.
Yeah, and then access codes for game. Yeah.
And then the side deck.
Yeah, side deck. This card, I made it once against Earth Machines, and he improved it game 3, so that cost me my draw.
Oh.
That was my only draw, and that kind of like triggered me, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. I lost to that card today.
Oh damn, that's crazy.
I lost to it, yeah.
It's pretty good. Yeah, so Cowboy's good. 3 Gamma, driver. Again, Flu. That's the only like
Flu,
main thing.
shifter.
Shifter. That's it.
Yeah.
I cited these cards a lot, like. So
quite often.
Tactics, Tactics, Regeki.
3 Regeki.
Yeah. So I guess I'll talk about this. So Regeki is like, in the mirror, since they make out Baguska sometimes, or I think most of the times, you just want to get rid of it as fast as you can.
Yeah.
And Regeki is the only like free way to do it.
Right.
And I think Dark Hole would be better, just because it plays around Mystic Mine more.
Okay.
Because
you can blow up the whole field.
Yeah, so then just play with like
And
thing.
the Dark Hole would trigger your tiers anyway, right?
Yeah, exactly. So it's fine.
Okay.
So this is really good. And then this is kind of stupid of me, but I opted to play 3 Twin Twisters and a Harpy's Feather Duster. I wish I played more outs to trap, and I didn't think that Elvish would be there. Like, I probably would have heavily sided more against like.
Cyclones would have been nice.
Yeah, Cyclones would have been nice. Evenlies and Lightning Storms would have been better. But
Yeah.
Like I was just like, I don't know what else to put in, and if I was gonna run into thing, I was hoping just Levy in here, you can just on everything.
So your overall record, was it just X11? X11?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. The only reason I'm so low, like 7th or 6th, is one of those. Is because the 2 players the player that I beat in round 5. Drew to the guy who lost to the guy who got first place. So they drew, and then that like messed up the right. I'm technically supposed to be like top 4 or like 5th, but it is what it is. Top is top.
You did good. Yeah. You did good. Well, thank you so much for the deck profile.
Thank you.
Any shout-outs you want to give?
Yeah. So first of all, I don't own any cards. I really don't. I wish I did. The only one card I probably own is these 2. And it's like commons.
Yeah. I was in a slimmer. Like 90% of my deck was borrowed.
Yeah. So shout out to Rafi. Shout out to Minsu. Shout out to Miguel. Shout out to my girlfriend. Just because. Shout out to Michael. Shout out to all the Holy Winnipeg crew, and shout out to Plane Trade because that's one of the upcoming locals in Manitoba.
Awesome.
That's everything.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you.